Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am excited to go over some aftercare instructions if you've ever received a Reiki session, whether that be from me or other practitioners. After a session, you may notice that your chakras that we worked on feel more open, alive, or even sensitive. This is totally normal. It means the energy is flowing again. And in this video, I am going to guide you through how to continue to work with these chakras from the root to the crown so that your healing keeps integrating. So the first one I want to talk about is going to be the root chakra. This is red. This is at the base of our spine. We're going to spend some time grounding here, which is walking barefoot on the earth, eating nourishing foods, or just practicing presence. An affirmation you can do is holding your hand over your root chakra and just repeating that I am safe and I am supported. This is going to be really helpful for you, especially after a Reiki session, if I had mentioned to you that your root chakra was blocked. The next one we're going to be working through is the sacral chakra. This is right above your root near the navel, and it's going to be orange. An aftercare tip that I would highly suggest is to journal your feelings, move your hips, or take a warm bath to connect to water and flow. This chakra is known as the water chakra. This is where we host our femininity, and when we feel like it's blocked, we may be more in our masculine side. So if you're feeling like you're shifting from you want to shift from more of a masculine to a feminine, really work on this specific chakra here. And spend more time with that chakra. Some affirmations that you can say: you honor your sensuality and creativity. The next chakra is going to be your solar plexus, and this is really about setting boundaries and our personal power. Do something that makes you feel confident, or move your body to activate your personal power here. A beautiful affirmation is I stand strong in my truth. Again, I often see the inner child landing here, and this is really huge if you feel, or we discussed in our session, inner child work. I would also journal inner child prompts here just to start healing the specific chakra. The next chakra is going to be our heart space. This is going to be green and pink. An aftercare tip is to place your hand on your heart and breathe deeply into the center. Spend some time in nature and focus on gratitude or forgiveness. An affirmation I love here is I give and receive love with ease. If this was blocked, this is going to be a sign to give yourself more self-love, get rid of the shame, get rid of the fear of fully being seen. And I promise you this is going to help keep that chakra open and alive. The next chakra is going to be the throat chakra. The throat chakra is blue, and this is where we speak kindly to ourselves. This is where we can sing or write freely without judgment. A beautiful affirmation here is my voice matters. Oftentimes in sessions, if we've discussed you feeling fearful of your own body, this is where I see it landing here, because we're unsafe to share our truth. So really work on this space in the center to help activate your authenticity. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this to you guys, but we have chakra pairs. The heart is the bridge. And so usually if the throat chakra is blocked or hyperactive, we'll also see that in the solar plexus. So if that was the case for your session, really work on both of these centers because they are very cohesive with one another. The next one is the third eye chakra. This is an indigo color. An aftercare tip is to meditate and practice visualizations or have a dream journal. A lot of the times when we are just going through our day-to-day, our intuition turns off because we're just trying to go to one thing to the next. And sometimes this could lead to being very self-critical. So if this is the case for you, you can say the affirmation, I trust my intuition. And again, you can hold that indigo color in the space of your third eye and see that rotating. I love activating my third third eye. As you can imagine, I do that a lot for my work. And in conjunction with that, the feminine chakra pair is going to be our sacral. So this is really big for me to activate both of these and to keep them balanced so one is not overworking or underworking. And the last one is going to be our crown chakra. Now, our crown chakra is going to be violet or white. It is right here, right above our head. And here we want to spend quiet time in meditation, prayer, or reflection, staying open to divine guidance. Sometimes I will often see crown and root both blocked. Again, another chakra pair. And this is because we're feeling disconnected from our body. Sometimes we're so into these deadlines, maybe work is extremely demanding, that our crown chakra turns off because our sacral is just overworking, trying to survive. If you have a very demanding job, I would really spend time with the root and the crown chakra, helping balance and clear any heaviness around these two chakras to keep you staying aligned and keeping the energy flowing. An affirmation here is, I am connected to something greater. That small belief will really help activate this crown chakra, really forcing you to surrender, stop being such an overthinker, just allow things to play out and be in the flow of everything. But I hope this helped, just to kind of keep you more in alignment, keep you more guided. Also, too, just to tap into the divine masculine and feminine energy, really focusing on, if you are more in your masculine energy, to stepping into the chakras that are more feminine, which again are going to be the sacral and the third eye. Again, the left side is the feminine, right side is the masculine. So if you're feeling pulled, like you have any aches or pains in the left side of your body, it is really directing you to stay more into your feminine and less into your masculine. By doing that, right, you're going to go through the chakras we just talked about, sacral, third eye, and go through more of those either affirmations or aftercare tips to help you stay aligned and in flow. And again, for the more masculine, you're going to work on your solar plexus and your throat chakra. I hope this helped. And if you have any comments or want to hear more, or curious about more, just leave a comment down below. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye.